Text Expander from Smile is supporting this edition of MacVoices. Text Expander can help you be more productive in every single application on your Mac. Find out how at textexpander.com. Hi, I'm Chuck Joyner. This is MacVoices at CES and Pepcom in Las Vegas. Folks, we always like to stop by the Synology booth and see what's new with Synology, and Kyle's going to tell us what's new because this year they're making it a little easier for all of us to get into Synology. Kyle, it's good to see you.
Good to see you too. Yeah, thanks for stopping by.
So tell me what we're looking at here.
So we have our newest consumer-facing unit. It's called DS420J. It's an update on the DS418J. So entry-level consumer unit, great for first-time NAS buyers. Big improvements is we've doubled the core count of the processor. So the 418 had dual core. This is quad core, so a little bit snappier performance. All powered by DSM, so it's all streamlined operating system. You can still expect the same consistent performance on this unit as you can on one of our higher units, but obviously with some limitations. So you won't be running virtual machines on something like this, but it's great for first-time NAS users, people just looking to get into NAS storage, somebody who, a lot of family pictures you want to back up, a lot of, tax documents. It's tax season coming up soon, I think.
You had to bring that up, didn't you?
Well, somebody's got to remind you. And then, it can even handle media serving. So if you've got like a DVD library collection you want to rip, perfect right there. This, again, new unit, so new it's not out yet. I believe the official launch date is January 9th, so a couple more days left and you can get your hands on one. And we also hope to launch the 2-bay version, its little brother here, which would be an update to the 218J, one of our most popular entry bay units. And for most users, 2 bays is plenty, but 4 bays, obviously more RAID options, a little bit more expandability with storage. I believe raw terabyte capacity on that, 64 terabytes without RAID. So 64 terabytes, that's a lot of home movies, family photos, that kind of thing.
Absolutely, absolutely. And it's important stuff. I mean, we're all gathering up more and more stuff, and you got to have a place to put it, and a secure place to put it.
Exactly. It used to be, you had the file cabinet in the attic or in the basement, maybe a fireproof lockbox. Now, when's the last time you actually had a piece of paper? Like, I remember one time I had to print something out for the DMV. I didn't even own a printer because everything's digital. So I got to make sure all that stuff is secure somewhere. This is basically your own virtual safe at home. But obviously, a one-stop backup solution is not a backup solution. It's just a ticking time bomb for something to go wrong. So that's why we at Synology talk about 3-2-1 backup. You want 2 copies on-site, 2 different devices, 1 copy off-site. And with the DS420J, you can get that. You can back up everything on your NAS to a cloud service. Pretty much all the major ones that you've heard of. And then you also have, again, your copies locally, and then you can keep your copy on a separate device or even chuck it on a hard drive and keep it at your parents' house. But yeah, things, again, like tax documents, passport, birth certificate copies, any important documents now. You want to make sure that you have your copies on digital medium, and you want to make sure you have it off-site as well, so you're covered in case anything bad happens.
So I want to be real clear, since you couch this as an entry level, just getting into it. Does this have all the usual Synology options available to it? So
it will have a lot of the main ones. The noticeable absences would be our active backup for business software. That comes in on our Plus series. And I also don't believe it has snapshot support or hyper backup support. But it still comes with our DS file application, which is kind of similar to a Dropbox style solution. Great for file syncing as a standalone file server. And then we have a bunch of other great apps. Surveillance Station, for example, if you're looking to set up a more secure surveillance station for your home. It's not super CPU intensive, so you can have it running a full-on surveillance station, not even notice it, keep it on in the background. And so then it's all self-contained in your home. It doesn't get sent to the cloud. You don't have a camera directly attached to the internet for somebody to try and spy on you. And the only people that have access to that footage is you. We can't even get in unless you give us permission to get in. So definitely great something to think about for... and that, again, a nice little bonus feature. So if you're just looking for a basic file storage, basic photo backup, but hey, you want to set up a camera in your front yard and your backyard to make sure nothing's crazy happens when you're not home, it's there, runs in the background, no extra cost, no additional licensing fees unless you want to expand camera sizes.
Very nice, very nice. And it's black.
And it's black, and we really like black here. We try to stay pretty consistent, so good color.
Yeah, absolutely. Synology makes such great stuff, and it's so flexible. That's one of the big, I think, selling points of it.
The flexibility and then just the dependability, too. One thing coming to these kinds of shows is I'll have media come up and say, oh, I still have that, 212 that I got 8 years ago, and it's still, like, they put it on, they left it in a closet, they forgot all about it, except for when they need to access it. still works. So, I mean, that's what you want in a NAS. You want to be able to do whatever it is you want to do with it, and you want to make sure that it's going to be running for a while. And so far, I think we're doing pretty solid work with that.
Absolutely. Now, this is just this one, but there are plenty of other models out there. Where do we send folks to learn all about them?
So if you go to Synology.com, www.synology.com, we even have a NAS selector, so you can type in how many people you will be using it, 2 to 4 for a home, 10 to 15 for a small office, what your main applications will be using for, media streaming, file serving, backup, and it will help you choose, or you can just go through a full list of products and poke around, see what you like.
Perfect. Kyle, thanks so much for the time.
Yeah, thanks for stopping by.
We'll see you again soon.
I hope so.
Folks, more from CES and Pepcom in Las Vegas. I'm Chuck Joyner. Thanks for watching. Visit MacVoices.com for show notes and to connect with Chuck on social media. Get involved in our Facebook group or like our Facebook page, and get more out of your Apple tech with MacVoices Magazine, free on Flipboard and on the web. And if you find value in it all, consider supporting us through either our Patreon campaign at patreon.com/MacVoices or by making a one-time donation via the PayPal link on our front page and in the show notes of each episode. You will join these fine people who help bring you Mac Voices. Advertising handled by Backbeat Media at backbeatmedia.com. Bandwidth provided by CacheFly at cachefly.com.